Hello there and welcome to the tour of the lifts at the Merry Hill Shopping Centre in Dudley. And this is a large shopping complex in Brierley Hill near Dudley and was developed between the late 1980s into the early 1990s with several subsequent and renovation projects and expansion. And the centre is anchored by two Marks and Spencer's shops, Primark, Asda, and there was one department store which we'll touch on when I get throughout the video. So this is a large shopping centre. It's on 2 floors, and I just hope that you enjoy the video. So there is so many exciting stuff to see and do on this video today here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. And so let's just crack on with the video, guys, and let's get ready to film the lifts here at the Merry Hill Shopping Centre in Dudley. Let's go. The first store we're coming to is, of course, Asda. Now, as you know, Asda used to be known as the French hypermarket chain Carrefour. However, Carrefour had pulled out of the centre within 2 years of opening and was taken over by Gateway Food Markets. Most of the Gateway Food Markets were sold onto Summerfield except this one, and this, by the 1990s, was taken over by the present day company Asda. And of course, as you know, Asda and Gateway and Carrefour also had the cafe area, which was located on the mezzanine level, and there was a lift that used to go up there as well. They even added the pharmacy into the area too. The lift was built as an Evans, then it got modernised with Dewhurst fixtures, and then later it was modernised by ThyssenKrupp. And however, during the pandemic, the coronavirus, Asda decided to no longer have the cafe due to it being inaccessible. So the lift is now decommissioned from public service, meaning I can no longer film the lift. Anyway, here's a video of the lift when I went there just before the coronavirus pandemic. This is the lift at Asda in Merry Hill. Go to 1. It's a ThyssenKrupp lift, capacity 630 kilograms, 8 persons, year built to modernised 2007. This store used to be Carrefour, the French hypermarket, and then it changed to Gateway as Gateway's merged with Summerfields, but this went straight on to Asda. We got 1, which is the cafe area. So that is the cafe, and there's a pharmacy on the first floor, and the ground floor is the main store. Anyway, let's go back to G.
Ground floor.
Here we are back at G. And that's it. Now we're going along to the former Next store. Now, as you know, this Next was moved in 2018, and it's now been replaced by a buffet place on the top floor, and on the ground floor it's been replaced by smaller retail units like Foot Locker, Dykeman, you name it. And this Next store used to have Oakland lifts, which Next tend to maintain back in the day. Go to G. Go to G.
Mind the doors, please.
This is the lifts at Next in Merry Hill. It's an Oakland lift, capacity 1,000 kilograms, 13 persons. Look in the mirror to see. Hey now. Nice lights. Here we are, G.
Lift, go.
G. Here we are, G.
Ground floor.
Go back up to
Mind the doors, please.
Go back up to 1. Of course, we all know the reason why we're riding this lift, because this store will close and it will be moving into the former Sainsbury's store. And of course, we're going to miss these lifts. And there's a security camera up there. Here we are at 1. First floor, men and children. Ground is women and home. And that's it. So then, we're now going to go along to Waterstones, which has an awesome 90s Stanner lift with single 2-speed sliding doors, and on the ground floor, the doors open on the front, while on the first floor, the doors open on the side. Okay, this is the lift at the Waterstones at the Maryhill Shopping Centre in Dudley, and this is a Stanner, capacity 630 kilograms, 8 persons. Doors are going to open on this side on the first floor. Here we are arriving on the first floor. Let's go back down onto the ground floor. Ground floor. Doors does not close when I push the button. I like that. Stunner. Here we are back on the ground floor. Doors about to open on this side, and that's it. Now we're going to go along to the first Marks and Spencer's store. Now, as you know, this Marks and Spencer's, or M&S as it's known, was originally known as Littlewoods. Littlewoods, however, was a major department store across the West Midlands and even within the Black Country, and had a tenant here at the Maryhill Shopping Centre. The Littlewoods was taken over by Marks and Spencer's in the late 1990s, with a menswear store and cafe opening in its place. And Littlewoods, I used to go to the one in the Kidderminster and also the one in Pool's Dolphin Centre. I'm not sure if I ever been to the one in Wolverhampton's Dolphin Centre. And as you know, this also expanded into a former Woolworths store. Anyway, the lift here used to be a nice old Evans, and then it got modernised by Stanner. But that was modernised from 2021 into 2022. Well, this is the lift at the M&S satellite store at the Maryhill Shopping Centre in Dudley. This used to be Littlewoods, and this lift was built as an Evans, and then in 2021 into 2022 this lift got modernised by Stanner. Here it is. Hello. Go to 1.
Doors closing.
Capacity
Lift going up.
capacity 20 persons, 1500 kilograms, year modernised 2021. The panel used to be there, it used to have old Evans fixtures.
First floor.
First floor, let's go back to ground.
Doors opening. Doors closing. Lift going down.
Nice light. So I'm showing the lanyard in the background.
Ground
We
floor.
got ground floor,
Doors opening.
and that's it. And now we're going along to H&M. Now, as you know, the H&M current store is currently under refurbishment. And when H&M reopens in its current unit, it will only be on the upper level. Meaning there'll be no lifts or escalators within the store. Meaning the lift that was in the store is now vanished. Even the escalators. Alright, this is the lift at H&M in Maryhill. This is a Stanner lift, capacity 24 persons, 1800 kilograms.
Floor 1.
This used to be a Furs lift, which always used to keep having problems. Here we are, floor 1. Could we go back down to
Doors opening. This lift is going down.
This store used to be C&A. There's the rear door there, and that's for staff only.
Ground
Here we
floor.
are back at G. Now I need to get... Wait for it to level.
Doors opening.
And that's it. Unfortunately, I did not cover the glass lift that was outside H&M in this lift tour. As you know, it's decommissioned, but I do have footage of it. But however, that is exempt from this lift tour. There will be a newer lift tour at this centre very soon, and of course this also applies to lifts that I've also missed out. Like I missed out the lift in BHS. Well, I never filmed the lift in BHS, but I did film the escalators. So BHS, well, the former BHS is exempt from this video. The same also applies to the tour of the old Debenhams, and also the lift in the old River Island temporary store, which used to be the old Top Man and Top Shop. So anyway, we're now going along to the Marks and Spencer's main store. This used to have a key flea, but got modernised by Asda.
Doors closing.
Alright, this is the lift at the M&S main store at the Merry Hill Shopping Centre in Dudley. And this is a Asda, capacity 14 persons, 1100 kilograms. The floor number is upper ground and lower ground.
Upper ground floor.
Yeah, upper ground.
Doors opening.
Go back to lower ground.
Doors closing.
Hello. Just ignore that.
Lift going down.
Just ignore the lanyard in the background. And this lift was built as a key flea, and the panel used to sit there. It used to have a travel button as well.
Lower ground floor.
Here on the lower ground.
Doors opening.
And that's it. Now we are going to Primark. Now, as you know, Primark did have ThyssenKrupp lifts, but however, these are not covered in this video, but they will be in the future toward the lifts at the Merry Hill Shopping Centre. The lifts are now being modernised by Cone Generic, which take ages for the doors to close due to the way the lift is being programmed. Alright, these are the lifts at Primark at the Merry Hill Shopping Centre in Dudley, and these are Cone, capacity 2,000 kilograms, 26 persons. Got first floor. Ground. This only goes as floors. As far as floor 1. These lifts were built as ThyssenKrupps, and then they got modernised. Right, here we are, going down now. By Cone in 2018. Here we are on the ground. And that's it. And now we're going to go along to the Glass Otis Gen 2 lift, which is located just outside the M&S store. Talk. Alright, this is the lift at the Merry Hill Shopping Centre in Dudley, and this is an Otis Gen 2, capacity 1,600 kilograms, 21 persons. First. Model 2016, here we are, first floor. Hello, you're going down? Yeah. So then, I'm now talking over the mic due to the fact that people were in this lift, and as you know, I do not want to get busted. So anyway, we're just going down, so we're now safely on the ground floor. Now we are going to the high-tech Kleeman lift in River Island, which was installed in 2017. One.
Doors closing.
Alright, this is the lift at River Island at the Merry Hill Shopping Centre in Dudley. And this is a high-tech Kleeman lift, capacity 630 kilograms, 8 persons. It's a Kleeman. Here up first floor. This is going to be the classic levelling.
Doors opening.
Okay, talk. Ground. Close the doors.
Doors closing.
Hello. Oh. Got to the yard again. Here we are, going down. Ground floor.
Ground floor.
Here on ground.
Doors opening.
And that's it. Now to the Oakland Excelsior lift in Superdry, which is basically the last Oakland lift at the Merry Hill Shopping Centre. Talk. Here we Anyway, this is the lift at the Superdry store at the Maryhill Shopping Centre in Dudley, and this is an Oakland Excelsior capacity 1,000 kilograms, 13 persons. And this has got a step-to gate vault, the last of the step-to gates at Maryhill, following next closing the original store in 2018. We got first floor. Talk.
First floor.
Talk. Don't want to get copyright. Talk. There's a CCTV. Yeah, going down. Whew. Oakland. These lifts are Oakland. You're on the ground floor. Safely on the ground. And that's it. And now we are going to go to the lift in Boots, which used to be an Evans, modernised by Schindler, and now a generic. Alright, this is the lift at Boots at the Maryhill Shopping Centre in Dudley, and this is a generic lift, capacity 8 persons, 650 kilograms. This was built as an Evans.
Floor 1.
We got floor 1. Let's go back to ground floor. Close the door. Oh. So then, as you can probably tell that I'm now talking over the mic, due to the fact that this lift is now busy. So, as you know, this lift was built as an Evans, then it got modernised by a Schindler MRL, then later it was modernised again, this time to a generic, and then added a voice. The voice sounds just like the one at the Bournemouth branch of Boots.
Have a nice day.
But however, that lift is an original version. And also that is one of the last Evans lifts I know at certain Boots stores. The other Boots that was Evans was also the Worcester one. Just had to go up. So we're going back up now. This was built as Evans, modernised by Schindler, now generic. Dewhurst fixtures. CCTV.
Floor 1.
Here we are on floor 1.
Doors
And that's it. And now we are going to go to the H&M temporary store, which used to be the Top Man and Top Shop, and this H&M temporary store has a Stanner lift. Alright, this is the lift at H&M at the Maryhill Shopping Centre in Dudley, and this is a Stanner, capacity 630 kilograms, 8 persons. This used to be the Top Man Top Shop. This is only a pop-up H&M store. Here we are, floor 0. Let's go back to floor 1.
Opening doors.
Talk. Don't want to get copyright. Hello. Stunners. That's this lift is flat pack.
Floor 1.
Here we are, floor 1. Let's go back to 0. I'm glad they fixed the floor door
Opening doors.
announcements telling you what floor it is. Going down.
Closing doors.
Going down.
Going down.
Fast lift. Shame the new H&M won't have a lift or escalator. It will only be on one floor. Here we are, floor 0. Talk.
Opening doors.
And that's it. And now along to Debenhams. Now, Debenhams was a good department store at the Maryhill Shopping Centre, but during 2020, the COVID-19 year, Debenhams went into administration, and then in 2021, Debenhams announced they were closing all their stores, including this one at the Maryhill Centre.
At Debenhams in Maryhill.
And we're going to ride the lift before the store closed down, and the lift was a nice, awesome 90s Schindler lift. Anyway, here it is right now, here at Debenhams at the Maryhill Shopping Centre in Dudley.
2016. Here's the lift. Alright, let's get in, pass it levelling. Let's go to 1. Capacity 1,600 kilograms, 21 persons. Let's get that first indicator. Nice old classic indicator. Digital font. We are 1. We're on first floor. Let's go down to ground. Shut the doors.
this is it. No more Debenhams in Mary Hill. Really gonna miss this lift. And you even lost Mother Care as well, that has similar control panel. And here on the ground for the final time. And that's it, guys. Let's watch this space, whoever will take over. No, that should close. Let's get one more photo. And that's it. Now we are going to go to the Techno lift in Next, or best to be known now as The Next. And this store used to be Sainsbury's before they closed down in the year 2016. Alright, this is the lift at the Next at the Mary Hill Shopping Centre in Dudley, and this is a Techno, capacity 1600 kilograms, 21 persons, built 2018. First floor, go back to ground.
Mind the doors.
Talk. Hello. Going down. Right ground. And that's it. And now along to the glass cone monospace lift that used to be built as a Schindler and then got modernised by Lift and Engineering Services before being modernised by the cone monospace. Alright, this is the lift at the Mary Hill Shopping Centre in Dudley, and this is a Cone monospace. Capacity 12 persons, 900 kilograms. Year modernised 2020. Here on the ground floor. Let's go back to one. Wait for the doors to close. Used to have double speed, but they modernised it to single 2-speed. I'm going to send it back to ground. Someone requests this lift. Here on the first floor. And that's it. And now to the food court, which has a set of Otis Gen 2 lifts, and these lifts were built in 2009 when the food court first opened. Talk. Anyway, these are the lifts at the Mary Hill Shopping Centre in Dudley, and these are the food court ones. Made by Otis Gen 2, capacity 2,000 kilograms, 26 persons, built in 2009. Well, here we are at one. Here we are at ground. Let's go back to one. Oh, my battery's dying as well. The battery's starting to drain as well, so here we are at one. And that's it. Finally, we didn't include the lifts in the shops on the retail park, but finally, let's go to the lifts to the car park, which are Otis Gen 2s. Now, this car park is currently closed due to structural works. But anyway, here's some footage of it before the closure. Okay, this is the lift at the into Mary Hill car park in Mary Hill. Now, these are going to be the only lifts I'll film on the car park because the other lifts are the same details as this one, except on a different end. It's this one. Go to number 4. This is an Otis Gen 2 lift. Capacity 1600 kilograms, 21 persons, year built 2003. Here we are, 4th floor. No, 1st floor. These take a long time compared to the ones in Telford. There's one over there. Yeah, person. These lifts were connected to what used to be VHS. On the ground floor it's Primark and upstairs it's Sports Direct and Flannels in USC. Ground floor. Fire going up. One to two. Doors have been misted. Not second floor. Otis Gen 2 lifts at the into Merry Hill on the Primark side car park. Let's go to one first. Close the doors. 1600 kilograms, 21 persons, built in 2003. First floor, go to 2 Sports Direct and Upper Mall. Second floor, Sports Direct, car park level 3. Third floor, go to 4. It's car park level 4. And we'll go back to June. This is the 4th floor, the view of the car park. Finally go to G. And here we are back at G for France.